Constraints, and today I'll be making mac and cheese taco. Okay, first of all, I'll show you all the ingredients and stuff you need to make it. Oh, there it goes. And I'll show you. Alright, at least 1 pound of ground beef. It's been defrosted in a pot full of warm water, that's why it looks weird. 1 thing of cheese sauce. I use Ragu cheese, Cheese Creations, double cheddar, stuff like that. 2 packets of taco seasoning mix, and 1 pound of elbow macaroni. Now, you need a measuring cup, plastic spoon, and 2 pots. Also, a colander. And most importantly, a stove. Okay, now let's get started. Now, the very first thing you do is you put the ground beef into here and you cook it up. You can use a frying pan if you wish, but I prefer this way. Alright, because I don't have anyone to really hold the camera for me. There you go. Alright. Alright. Make sure you wash your hands too. Just give me a minute. I'll be with you in just a quick second. Alright. A minute, quick second. Oh well. Anyway, now you put you turn the burner on like so. I usually put it on 7. It makes it go by a little faster. Meanwhile, while the ground beef is cooking, you take the other pot right here, filled up with water. You put water into it so that way you can cook the pasta. I'll be back. Alright. Alright, cool. Just like so, just like that. Alright. Got the water filter going. It's actually kind of nice. This is probably one of the most lengthy parts, the most boring parts of it. Come on, come on. Alright. Now you put it on high because you just want the water to boil. If you have to take a towel or something, then wipe down the bottom, because otherwise you're going to hear a lot of crackling sounds. That's just the water evaporating and boiling underneath it. So you put it on high. Anything you can use to cover it, just use to cover it, that's all. Okay, now, like cutting board. Boom, fits perfectly. These are good utensils for. Alright, now, while those two things are cooking. Alright, now. See? Like a good thing to do is you top it off with grated cheese. It's good stuff. Because just in case, there's like a little bit left in there, a little bit left in there. And I bought an extra one just in case.
I use some.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. That's the reason I bought an extra one, just in case. If these two go out. Anyway, you just leave this stuff cook. See the steam coming off it? That's good, that's good, that's good. Pour a little salt into the water here. Even though it's not really needed. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Come on, focus. Sorry about that, guys. For some reason the camera would not focus. Now it's focusing. Alright, basically just after a couple minutes of it being in here, you just want to chop it up or something. Doesn't matter what. You could even use that spoon. I use more like a flathead spatula. See a flathead spatula. Hey, you hear those sounds? Alright. That's just water underneath it trying to escape. Alright, now. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna have to put it on the front facing camera. All due to the certain fact that it takes two hands to do this. Alright, bingo. Frosting for the past hour. How the hell is it still frozen? Have you ever felt like some things are not meant to be easier for you? Alright, now use a steak knife to help split up the ground beef, because once you split up the ground beef, it's going to cook up just a little bit faster. Because it's like if you have one big block of ice, and you get another block of ice same size, and you split it up into a bunch of ice cubes, the ice cubes will melt faster than the big block of ice. Same theory. Now we just got to wait for it to cook and no, don't, please don't. Sorry guys, for some reason the camera keeps going out of focus. I don't know why. I may not even put this on YouTube if it keeps going out of focus like that, and I don't know what to do to make it go in focus. I mean, they should have like a tap, like come on, there we go. They should have like a tap feature like you have on your phones. If your camera's out of focus, just tap it like this and it should focus. Twitch, if you're listening, try it. Alright, let me go check on the water. Oh, whoops. Alright. Right there. Okay, cool. Alright. It's not boiling yet. Alright. Maybe put it on. Oh. I must have pushed it up to 9. Is like every so often, just continue to chop up the ground beef and you're good. Sorry for the weird camera views. Just, I'm doing this by myself, and I really have no one to like really hold the camera view up at an optimal angle, and so that way I could do things, because it takes 2 hands sometimes. So. 1 viewer. That's cool. 1 viewer. Alright, perfect. I see it's focusing on the background, so when it comes back down to me, it's blurry. That makes sense. So basically, I'm just waiting for the ground beef to cook up, for the water to boil. And that's it. Now, once everything is all cooked up, you mix them in together. You mix them up real well. Put in a taco seasoning mix. Put in a little bit of water. Mix it around. Let it simmer for a few minutes. Then you put in the cheese sauce. Mix it around real good. Then put it in a bowl. Top it off with grated cheese and serve. Plain and simple. Alexa, play Pretty Handsome Awkward by The Used. I think I turned it on.
Pretty Handsome Awkward by The Used, starting now on Amazon Music.
Might as well play some music. You know, sometimes it may look done, it's not. Your dream vacation, small hostage refuge. A work in progress, you bleed just like you peep while running off. Back to death, make me an offer. I'm like a ray, you bleed just like you peep while running off. Are you okay? You feel very handsome, awkward. Are you okay? You look real, very handsome, awkward. Your body value, your resurrection, the concept. Is every all you fucking die? Now, while it's in the pot, just try to chop it up as much as possible. Very handsome, awkward. That's what the fork and knife are for. Handsome, awkward. This is like a homemade hamburger helper, but a lot better. Your generation, my hostage refuge. I'm working hard, rest you lead just like you people running a mile. Beg to differ, make me an offer. Operate, you bleed just like you people running a mile. You can, you bring on, very handsome, my boy. You bring on, very handsome, awkward. Sorry, I'm just a little bit tired. Huh? No. Very handsome, awkward. See? Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go check on the ground beef in the water. Alright, it's also a good idea to turn on the vent fan if you have one. That's a good time to turn on 5. It really doesn't matter what cut of beef you use, or actually the lean fat content of the beef. It's going to get drained anyway. Right now, the ground beef is pretty much done. It's up for rescue, just see, basically, I'm just chopping up the ground beef just a little bit more. Alright. See, it's pretty well chopped up. Any major big pieces, the big major pieces coming out? Come on. Alright, now that the ground beef is done, I'm gonna put it in this colander and drain it. Now, if the handles are a little bit too hot to touch, get yourself some oven mitts or whatever. Something protected in your hands, that way you don't burn 'em. Alright, now the water's boiling. This is make things a little worse for me, please. It's like if you wish for things to go worse for you, you get what you wish for. For things a little better. Now, what you do is you rinse them because there's still some of the fat content within it. So if you rinse them, the grease and the fat drops down. The idea is just to get the grease and the fat out of it. You don't want that. You want just the lean. You want the good stuff. Alright, now, first time you just put the ground beef back into the pot. Serves two purposes. One, keeps it a little bit warm because the burner's still hot. Two, well actually yeah, just keeps it warm. Alright, now, you use this colander again. That's the whole point. That's the idea. Now that ground beef stays there while you stir the macaroni. I choose elbow macaroni or small shells is good enough. To me, it's not macaroni cheese. I wish for everything to go wrong for me today, not just one or two things. Maybe I'll get one I wish for. When that happens. Oh well. So, yeah, basically we... Damn. Alrighty then. And now, it's a good idea to like get some water. The reason why is it's not hot. There we go. The reason why is because it can get hot in the kitchen while you're cooking stuff, and you don't want that. It can dehydrate. You don't want that. Stir it around every couple of minutes. And just relax. Now the very last part to mac and cheese tacos, the actual cheese sauce itself. You don't want to add the cheese sauce in too early. Because you gotta make the taco meat with the shells. Then once you simmer it, because you get the flavor of the taco meat throughout the shells and throughout the ground beef for a few minutes. It just only takes about 5 minutes tops. You can go even 2 minutes, pretty much the same thing. Then you pour the cheese sauce and you just mix it around. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. Yeah, that's what's wrong. Now every so often, put like a couple of these, put a couple of the macaroni into this slitted spoon, and check see if they're cooked. If not, leave it a little longer. Almost done. Do a bit of a crunch, not by too much. I say another minute and they're golden. As remember, during any cooking thing, try this, any cooking competition, or just cooking for fun, whatever. Whenever you're cooking, try to stay hydrated. Done. I'll show you what the cup is for the measurement. That's the only thing I hate about cooking pasta. And sometimes this gets to the bottom of the pot. Alright, it's done. Now, once the water is done, you take the pot full of water and you drain it into the colander. Someone's calling me, I don't know who they are. Probably a telemarketer, because like I've received a couple of calls from that area. Like, hi, would you be interested in... Nope. Alright, now. Alright. Oh, oops. Now, like I said, the macaroni does get stuck in there, so I'm gonna have to spoon it out. So, alright, yeah, a whole bunch of macaroni got stuck to the bottom. More than the usual amount. Alright, now once you scoop it all out, not all out. And out. Alright. Sorry for the camera angles. Now, See, once you got it in here, once you got it in the colander, what you do is you take the sprinkler part and you spray it. That's all. Have to break it up, just in case, Break it up, break it up, break it up, break it up. Alright. Very good. Now, if you ever do this in a restaurant, you use gloves. Because I don't think the customers will think too highly of that. Now, this is a pot with the ground beef in it. That's already cooked. Shake this. All of it. 1 pound of macaroni pasta. Now, before you pour the taco seasoning mix, I recommend that you just mix it around. That way, it's easier for the taco seasoning mix and the water to get to both the macaroni and the taco and the ground beef. Sorry if I can't get a good angle, but alright, I'm gonna have to go with the far back angle here. Alrighty then. Alright, now just stir it around, stir it around. Now, alright, now you take the 2 packets of taco seasoning mix right here and right here, and you just sprinkle them all. You sprinkle them all across the mixture here. It says use 2/3 cup of water. Only use 1/3 right now because I'm not actually making taco meat, like plain old taco meat. I'm making something else. Serious? Holy cow, man. Something wrong with the scissors. Holy cow. They don't even open. Okay, now. For me, please. And everything just go wrong for me. Alright. Now, like I was saying, you sprinkle on the taco seasoning mix, like so, and you get about 2/3 cup of water in this thing, and then you pour on. Let me see now. Hold it. There we go. If you get about 1 cup, that's fine. Now what you do is you take the water here and you sprinkle it, you just spread it all across it. Now what you do is you just stir it. If you have to sprinkle on some more water, sprinkle on some more water. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sprinkle on some more water. Alright, now. Oh, it smells really good. Alright. Now, after you stir it, after you stir it and all the taco seasoning mix in the water, it should look something like this. Now, what you do here is you simmer it for about 5 minutes, and then you wait. Simmer 5 minutes, wait, and then you pour on the cheese sauce. And it comes out really good. It's like a homemade hamburger helper, but better. Okay, now just put this thing on like 5 or whatever. You get something to cover it. That way it simmers. And couple minutes later, ooh, it's showing up in pink instead of red. Interesting. All right. So far, I'm almost finished with it. It's really cool stuff, and it's really good. Now I got the. There we go. Focusing on the pot there. It's like my favorite thing to top this off with is actually grated cheese. There's not much in each, so I have a backup. 158, 158, 203, and 159, 150. When it turns 159, I'll stir it again. I stir it every so often, so that way it's like that one part gets cooked too much and the other part doesn't get cooked enough. You gotta stir it so that way it's more evenly cooked. Yeah. Until then, how's everyone doing? Now, for those who missed this video, I'll be putting this on YouTube. And, yeah, everything's all good. Alright, let's see if that helps. Sorry, the camera keeps, like, focusing. Constant focus. I don't know why. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, now, focusing on that. Perfect. Now, oh yeah, that looks good. Now, if you don't want to add cheese, you don't have to, but then again, it wouldn't be mac and cheese taco. Like, if you just want the taco meat with the macaroni, that's acceptable. If anyone of you like that combination, you let me know how it works out. Alright. So you gotta bring the stuff up from the bottom. And now flatten it out. Alright. Yeah, and right now it's looking really, really good. So, sorry, sometimes I have a stuttering problem. Don't know why. It just happened. And yeah, it's looking pretty darn good right now. And you have about 3 more minutes to let it simmer. And till then, just say what's on your mind. Just say what's up or something. Whew, it's getting hot in here. But like I said, always hydrate. And always keep yourself at least 1 glass of water for every half hour. That way it's like you're hydrated. And let's say you drink like soda afterwards, you'll be better. With drinking water beforehand. Oh, I think I know what's happening. I think the camera is focusing on between me and the pot. I think that's what it's doing. Yeah, like I said, 5 minutes is all you need. 5 minutes alone. Let's get it. Alright, I'll be back. Gotta go stir it again. Alright, now stir it again. 1 more minute and I can put the final touches on it. 1 more minute. So it's 2:02 right now. Once it becomes 2:03, I can turn the heat off on that. And alright, 2:03. Alright. Time for me to turn the heat off and now. Alright. Alright, now, this is where the cheese sauce comes in. Dump a whole bunch, mix it around. You can turn the vent fan off now, it doesn't need to be on. So the heat is off. I ask you, please just get lost. I ask you, please just get lost. I ask you, please, please. 5 minutes alone. Alright, now, add some more of this stuff in. That's the whole point. Cheese is probably one of the best parts. That's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. Now, hold it. See, you gotta search around for every little part. If something's not covered in cheese, it's not fully macaroni and cheese, mac and cheese taco. Alrighty then. Now after you mix the cheese in, it should look something like this. Oh, look at all that cheese, man. Ooh, it looks good. Now, the only thing left to do is serve and eat. Alright, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, whoever did. I don't know who, but hey, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to put this video on YouTube, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.